When we open up our Bibles to Psalms chapter 92 verses 12, 13 and 14, it reads, "The righteous flourish like the palm tree and grows like cedar in Lebanon. They are planted in the house of the Lord. They flourish in the courts of our God. They still bear fruit in old age. They are ever full of sap and green." I'm sure we all love to hear that word flourish, that we will flourish. If anybody speaks prophecy or a promise over your life that you will flourish, we get excited, right? Here we see the psalmist declaring the secret on how you can flourish. The first thing he says is the righteous flourish. Remember these words, the righteous flourish. Now, when you think of the word righteous, what comes to your mind? Righteous is someone who's standing in a right relationship between God and him. That means someone who's standing and walking in the standards of God, not compromising in the world, not seeking to please man, but seeking to please God. Righteous is someone who seeks to stand right before God. God's opinion is what matters to him or her more than the opinions of the world. I want to ask you today, you want to flourish, right? All you need to do is stand right before God. And one of the things that you and I need to understand is today in Christ Jesus, we are counted righteous through faith in Jesus alone. No other way. You cannot find yourself standing right with God except by faith in Christ Jesus and following the word or the ways that Jesus has taught us. So here he says the righteous flourish. And then he goes on in verse 13, he says they are planted in the house of God. That means the righteous are the ones who are planted in the house of God. That means their roots are deeply rooted in God. They are deeply rooted not in the world, not in the fashion of the world, not in the beliefs of the world, but what matters for them is getting deeper and deeper in God. Today I want to ask you, where are your roots? Are you seeking to get your roots deeper in the standard that the world has laid? Are you seeking to get appreciation and fruitfulness in the world? Or are you seeking to get deeper in God? Because the more deeper you get in God and the more you get into the presence of God, that's where you will begin to flourish. I'm sure you must be thinking at times, my hard work will give me prosperity. My talent and my wisdom will bring prosperity. You see, these are things that God has given for you to equip you to live a good life. But remember, abundant life, that means fullness of life, is only found when you are in God. When you take God out of your life, you may find that you are prosperous, but there'll be another area that's eating into you. The righteous are planted in the house of God and they flourish. And even in old age, so age even does not matter. Time does not matter. When you are in God, when you're deeply rooted in God, you will flourish. So all I want you to do is focus on getting deeper and deeper and deeper in God, and you will flourish. God bless you.